Rubber Cafe fans, Debbie Seyer here to show you how to make another card using the Fall Harvest Creative Cafe kit for October. Today I'm going to show you how I made this shaped card. I used Grand's Labels 23 for the actual card base, and then I did some paper piecing here on the pumpkins, and I stamped on one of the wooden flourishes that comes with your kit. Added a button, and everything that's here is from the kit, and I just used the inks that I had here at home. So let's get started. So the first thing I did was cut a piece of the brown into 5.5 by 8.5 and folded it in half. This makes a standard A2 size card, and to get the shaped card that I want, I'm using Grand's Labels 23, and I'm using number 2 in the set. Number 1 is the smallest in all the Spellbinder sets, is how they count that. Number 1 is the smallest, so this is number 2. Put that aside. So to do this card, I'm going to put my die, I've gone ahead and scored and folded the card. With the card folded, I'm going to place my die like this, but I want to make sure that up here isn't going to cut through my fold where I folded it. Okay, so I'm going to use a little Scotch repositionable tape, and you can see when I turn it over what I mean. Okay, so to cut, I'm going to use my Grand Caliber. I'm going to place the die cut side up with the paper in it on the base plate, and then here's the cut plate, and I'm going to run it through my Grand Caliber. It's moving around here because it doesn't stick on my non-stick pad on my desk. I don't normally die cut on my desk, but I thought for this you might want to see it. So I'll put that away. I don't need to emboss this one. So then take this off. Now you can be really thrifty and save those little pieces of paper if you want, or tape, I mean, if you want. Sometimes I do that and I just reuse it. Okay. So now I've already using the same set of dies. Well, actually not the same set, the same family, I guess you could say. I've already cut some more layers. This one is the number 1 in the Grand's layer set. And then using the regular Labels 23, I cut the green, and then I cut another layer of pattern paper right there. See that? Okay, so there's that. Now we can go ahead and put these together. And get everything ready, and then I'll show you how I paper piece those pumpkins. And then I have this cool slap punch I got whenever I used to do Stampin' Up, and right here, can you see that? Right there, put a little slot. And now I'll show you how I got this paper piecing look right here. I can show you how I stamped on this too. So the first thing is to stamp on this wood flourish. Can you see that? My wood flourish, I'm going to use the Thankful stamp from the main stamping kit, and I'm going to use Stays On. And I'm going to ink it up, and because it's clear, I can line it up really nice and just stamp right on it. Okay, there's that. Okay, set that aside. Okay, so, and then for the pumpkins, I just used the pumpkin from the main image here. So what I did was, I cut a scalloped oval and then the corresponding classic oval in the ivory that was in your kit. And then using my Memento ink, I just stamped that right into place. Okay. Oops. Now here comes the fun part. You also need to stamp it on what other pieces of paper that you want to use. I'll stamp it. I'm going to stamp it on this one too. In a couple different places because I might want to have a little variety. I'm not sure. Okay, so I used my Shabby Shutters Distress marker. You can use whatever Copic you have, and I went ahead and just colored in. You can use what. So that's how I did that. Now take your scissors and just okay. There's that one, and he goes right there. See? Okay, and then here's this one. And then, well, it's kind of hard to see, but I think he will look really nice that dark. I'll do it anyway. How about that? Cut away some of that, make it easier to really fussy in there. So, okay. Oops, let me try. Okay. It goes right there. And then this one goes here. There, that looks good. Okay, slide this away. And now this is what you do. Take your Scrap Happy sheer glue, put a little on there. And the good thing about using this glue is for a few minutes it's still, you can still kind of move things around for a few seconds anyway. I don't know about minutes, but seconds at least. Okay, so see how that fits in there? And now my gourd. Oops. I always get that glue on my fingers. There we go. Okay, now you can see that. Okay, so then let's go ahead and put this onto this. This is usually where I get like inky prints on it or something fun like that. Okay, so to put this into place then I need I want some foam squares. And put this around the ribbon I put on there. Okay. So put this into place. Okay. And now I also have this, and I will put just a little dot of glue on it. And set it right there. And then I have my thankful, and I'll just put a line of glue right there. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to pick these up because it's still drying, but there you go.